Hello, my name is Johann The Hedgehog McRiffen, and I invented bears. You're watching Board, Deck and Dice. Today we're going to be talking to you about a small dice game called Age of War. This is a game for 2 to 6 players. In this game you'll lay out these cards, as you can see. They have various symbols, numbers on them, and they have different colours. On your go, you'll take 7 dice. These 7 dice have symbols corresponding to what you find on the cards. So you have stick shooters, you have horses, you have butter knives, and you have this kind of samurai warrior guy whose name is Keith. On your go, you will roll the dice to try and achieve some of the conditions of the card you want. So this one's a nice one, it's worth 4 big points, so on my go I'll have to roll in one go either one of the rows. So just ignore the red one for now, I'll have to roll 2 arrows or 2 horses. I haven't done that, so rather than giving up, I can spend 1 dice to roll again. So let's say I rolled again and I get the 2 horses. Yay! I put them on there and I'm locked into this card. As soon as I put dice onto a card, it's the only one I can go for. I roll again, I get 2 arrows because I'm an awesome dice roller. And I put them on here, bish bash bosh, that card is mine, and it comes to live in front of me. Now, at the end of the game, say nothing else changed, I would have 4 points. Not very much, is it? Let's see if we can do better. My next go comes round, no one else has rolled for the other purple card, and there's only 2 purple cards, so I go for that, I achieve everything on it, I get the purple card. That means these 2 cards come into my collection, they get flipped over and they're locked into place. The symbology on the back tells me there's only 2 cards of this colour and they're worth 8 points if I get them both. Excellent, 8 points guaranteed at the end of the game. That is one way of locking in your points, scoring points. If, however, I hadn't locked in a card, then someone else can come on their go. Remember, we're rolling a row at a time. We can't roll a column, we must roll rows. And they've got everything on here. They've decided to come after me because I've not locked it in. They've got all the dice on here. I've got Keith. But there's another symbol that they must achieve as a separate roll to steal this card, and that is another Keith. Once they get another Keith, they will steal that card from me. If they've already got the other colours of that card, they will lock them into place. If they haven't, I'll have a chance to steal back. And that's how it goes. You take your turn, you roll your dice, try and get a card. If you don't, or if you do, you pass the dice on to the next player. Simples. This game was one of my first purchases when I started getting into board games around 1.5 to 2 years ago. And I sought after it because I'd heard good things, it was cheap, it had nice custom dice, and I liked the idea of it. However, I have to say, it's never quite clicked with the people I've played it with. It is a nice quick game, but either people concentrate too much on what's on the table, or they just go after everyone and it just goes back and forth for a bit longer than it should. And I've since played another game called Roll For It, which is a similar game, but instead of locking yourself in, on your go you look and you see what numbers you have on your dice, and say I had 2 here, I could put them under that and I have my own set of dice and someone else can do the same, and we're both kind of fighting for that card, and there's just more engagement. Not a bad game, but not one that will be staying in my collection. As far as dice goes, games go where you're putting dice onto cards, Fuse hits all my pointers much better. So intimidation factor, very low, very easy access. Dice cards, small box, small footprint. Instructions, easy to read, easy to learn. You can literally teach it to anyone. Fun factor, not great for me. Average, but that's not enough to keep it in my collection after a 1.5 years. So this will be going. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Johann The Hedgehog McRiffen, inventor of the bear, and you've been watching Board, Deck and Dice. See you next time.